Welcome to another video by Team Matcom. In this particular video, we will be discussing a question that is associated with the projectile motion. What is projectile motion? How we can get the equation for range, maximum height, like a horizontal, vertical component of velocity. How we can derive, how we can showcase that whether it is a parabolic path or not. So the complete derivation has been done in our channel. Link will be given in the description box, so you can watch out that. So the question is, an arrow is thrown into air. Its time of flight is 5 seconds and the range is 200 meters. Determine maximum height, horizontal and vertical components of initial velocity, the angle of projection with the horizontal. For example, when an arrow is thrown into the air, whenever arrow is thrown to the air, it will be following a projectile path or a parabolic path. So that will be having a path like this. Assume that the initial component of velocity makes an angle theta with the x-axis or with the horizontal. Let it be u means we know that according to the resolution of vectors, this particular vector u can be resolved as that is equal to ux, that is equal to u cos theta, ux is equal to u cos theta, and the vertical component can be written as uy, that is equal to u sin theta, uy, that is equal to u sin theta. Okay, so we know that the equation for maximum height, that is hm is equal to u square sin square theta, divided by 2g. This can be written as u sin theta the whole square divided by 2g. We know that u sin theta equal to uy, so this can be written as uy square upon 2g, that is equal to uy square divided by 2g. So here we need to find out maximum height, but we don't know uy and 2g. But in the question they have given that time of flight is 5 seconds. So what is time of flight? Time of flight is equal to 2u sin theta divided by g. What is u sin theta? U sin theta is uy. So that is equal to 2 into uy upon g. 2 into uy upon g. So they have given that time of flight value is equal to 5. That is 5 is equal to 2 into uy upon g. Therefore, uy is equal to 5 into g divided by 2. So what is the value of g? You can take it as either 10 or 9.8. And for the easy to calculate, I'm just taking it as 10. So 5 into 10 divided by 2, that is 50 divided by 2, that is equal to 25 meter per second. That means the y component of initial velocity equal to 25 meter per second. They have given that the range is equal to 200 meter. For a projectile motion, range is nothing but called the horizontal displacement. So we know that displacement can be calculated as ut plus half at square. So if you are writing for horizontal displacement, Sx will be equal to the initial velocity component along x-axis into t. T is nothing but time of flight, because we are calculating what is the horizontal displacement made by the object. What is the horizontal displacement made by the object during this particular time gap? By this time gap, that means by the, like what I can say, whatever it may be the time in order to attain the maximum distance or the range, that is nothing but called the time of flight. Because in the horizontal displacement, we are calculating the distance covered by the object in the horizontal direction in the time of flight. Correct. So what you will be getting, ux into time of flight plus half into ax into tm square, that is what is ux. So we can take the ux into time of flight is 5 seconds plus half into ax into 5 square. Here you need to understand one important aspect. When you're considering projectile, the velocity component along x-axis remains constant. Only the velocity component along y-axis changes because it is under acceleration due to gravity. That means uy changes, so there will be a corresponding acceleration component along y-axis, that is nothing but equal to minus g. But the velocity component along x-axis remains constant. That is why if the velocity remains constant, acceleration component along x-axis will be equal to 0, because there is no change in velocity. Therefore, acceleration will be equal to 0. So what we can substitute? Ax equal to 0. If Ax equal to 0, the displacement along x-axis, that is equal to 200, that is equal to ux. What is ux now? We don't know what is the value of ux, into 5 plus half into acceleration along x-axis is 0 into 25. So that will be equal to 5 ux, that is equal to 200. That is ux equal to 200 divided by 5, that is equal to 40 meter per second. So we got, when you're considering the vectors, we got the velocity component along x-axis, ux is equal to 40. Velocity component along y-axis, uy is equal to 25. So here we are having the vector, that is u, that is making an angle theta with the horizontal. Theta with the horizontal. So the ux value, that is equal to 40. Since this is 25, this is also going to be 25. Since it is a right angle triangle, with respect to theta, 25 is the opposite side and 40 is the adjacent side. So you can take the trigonometric ratio tan theta equal to uy upon ux, that is equal to 25 upon 40. 25 upon 40, that is nothing but equal to 0.444. That is theta equal to tan inverse of 0.444. Tan inverse of 0.444 is equal to 23.96 degree. 23.96 degree. So we got the value of angle of projection. That means what is the angle made by the projectile with respect to the x-axis or with respect to the horizontal direction is 23.9 degree. So now we need to calculate what is the maximum height. We know that equation for maximum height is u square upon u y square upon 2g. So what we can write? U y square upon 2g. What is the value of uy? Uy equal to 25. That is 25 into 25 divided by 2 into 10. So 25 into 25 is 625 divided by 20. 625 divided by 20, that is equal to 31.25 meter. So we have calculated all the three aspects that has been asked in this particular question. Hope the video is useful. If you need any clarification, do let us know in the comment section. As a token of gratitude, please like to this particular video, share with your friend, subscribe to our channel. Keep watching, keep learning. Thanks for watching. Bye.